Wes Anderson's biggest gift might also be his biggest curse. I saw the Phoenician Scheme, so here's the good and the bad without spoilers. Let's get this out of the way. I love Wes Anderson's movies. In a film and TV landscape where everything has become pretty homogenized, it's just nice to have at least one writer-director who is entirely his own thing. Between his wit, tone, and visual style, I'm just on Wes Anderson's wavelength. And if you are too, you'll find a lot to love in the Phoenician Scheme. Because in many ways, it's peak Wes Anderson. His compositions, his mise-en-scène, his colors, all of that is as beautiful and meticulous as ever. Every frame is so perfectly crafted, beautiful shots fly by in an instant, and it's got solid performances from the ensemble. Mia Thrapleton gives excellent deadpan, Michael Cera is dry and charming, while Bryan Cranston and Tom Hanks come off the bench for some hilarious slam dunks, literally. And this movie is funny. It's like really, really funny. There were big laughs throughout the entire thing. I think I heard more audience laughter watching this movie than I have any other film in theaters this year. And the Phoenician Scheme is also thrilling in a new way for Wes Anderson. It's got some shocking violence that I don't think we've seen from him before. And maybe I'm burying the lead here, but this movie has some wild tonal shifts. I describe it as a thriller comedy with touches of the surreal. And so it's darker and more complex than maybe Wes Anderson has ever been. And so some of those tonal shifts felt a little bit jarring. And this movie has a lot of big ideas that will give you plenty to chew on, but I don't think they all came together in a neat way in the end. It feels like he couldn't exactly wrap his arms around all of it, which seems almost anti-Wes Anderson, who's been so defined by his specific and controlled vision. In this movie, you can feel him pushing at the edges of his routine, trying to make something grander and more expansive, but he still seems boxed in by his literal boxes. And so there's some tension between the chaos and the control, which is just fascinating to watch. So it's not a perfect movie, but maybe it's more interesting because of that.